During the long history of Sand Island, from the 1880s through the present, there has been a spiritual component that played a part in the lives of Sand Islanders. This has gotten little press, but was evident long before the present-day Sunday services at Shaw Point. If you have ever been caught in a nor'easter, praying comes naturally. Just as there are no atheists in a foxhole, there are none in a Lake Superior storm. Although I don't have photos or video, I am assuming the West Bay Lodge had Sunday observances, and certainly the Camp Stella guest would have done the same. I have gathered old photos of where these observances might have taken place and include the weekly service at Shaw Point during my stay on the island in later postings. This is Bobby Nelson's painting of Harold Dahl's boat, Spirit of Sand Island. Harold was lost at sea on April 18, 1928, while setting nets off the lighthouse on Sand Island. It is not clear if Harold meant the name of his boat to have a religious meaning, but his spirit went down with the boat on that fateful day. This probably was a Sunday observance at Camp Stella at Shaw Point. In the early 1900s, Camp Stella was a hay fever haven for school teachers and families in the area. They could come to Shaw Point to find some relief in the cool, crisp air over Lake Superior and stay for roughly a week at a time in the summers. Note the man on the far right holding a violin. MHR Collection, BHA. What could be a group photo on a Sunday inside the West Bay Lodge in the 1900s. There were many visitors to the lodge into the early 1920s, although there wasn't a great deal of interaction among West Bay, Shaw Point, and East Bay. There have been reports of dances at each of the three sites, and visitors from the other two would attend. MHR Collection, BHA. The schoolhouse in East Bay held many religious gatherings over the years. This photo is one of the few taken inside the schoolhouse. The teacher reportedly is Augut Lawfield. When the community would gather, be it for 4th of July meetings, dances, or religious occasions, the desk would be stacked on one side and either open space or benches added to make it functional for the event. There are reports of several traveling Presbyterian ministers visiting and preaching on the island. On one such occasion, during the testimonial time, after hearing several stories of how God influenced individual lives, Bert Knowing stood and declared in his somewhat broken English, "I may not know much about God, but I'm just some good as any son of a bitch on Sand Island." Ambrose Gordon, who was sitting near Bert, shouted, "That's it, Knowing, give 'em hell." Lewitt Collection, BHA. The Dahl family home in East Bay. I included this pen and ink sketch because it shows our front porch so well. On this porch, way back in 1943 or 44, the Lutheran minister from Bayfield came out to Sand Island and baptized the 4 younger Dahl children. At that time, Connie would have been roughly 4, Carl roughly 2, Sharon 1, and Bob just a few months old. Bob Dahl family sketch.